everyone, I'm your host Stephanie. Today we're going to talk about the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is a good foundation for any of your shots. It's one of the basic concepts that you'll use throughout your career. But instead of launching into the hidden beauty of cinematography and composition, why don't we just cut to the chase to explain what it is and how you'll use it?
About 15 seconds. Stand by on 12. 3, 2, 1. Music, mic, yours.
When you're watching TV or a movie, pause it for a second on an important scene. In your head, imagine that there is a 3x3 grid on that still. The lines on the grid are places that viewers will automatically look for information. As a creator, it's a way for you to guide the viewer, showing them where they should be focusing. There are a few different ways to apply the rule of thirds. One of those tactics is placement. The placement tactic gives different subjects the right space. In shots with 3 subjects instead of a 3x3 grid, imagine a grid with just 3 boxes. All 3 subjects of this shot are in one box. The viewer is forced to look at each subject. Each subject is given the right amount of space and the right amount of attention. Another way to use the rule of thirds is a tactic called leading. This is when the subject is placed on the opposite side of the screen. It's called leading because it leads the audience's attention to the subject. There isn't anything on the other side of the screen, but we can come to the conclusion that there's someone there off screen. The rule of thirds is a great way to establish eye lines. If the eyes of the subject are on the lines of the grid, the viewer will automatically concentrate on the subject's eyes. It feels natural if there's nothing else to look at, except for the character's eyes and face. You can add a grid overlay on your camera to help compose your shots using the rule of thirds. Although it's a basic technique, it's one that never goes out of fashion. Everyone from the beginners to the directors of the best movies utilize this concept. So become a master of the rule of thirds because you'll be using it from now to when you become a pro and beyond. You'll immediately notice a difference in your shots when you utilize the rule of thirds.